Hey everybody, it's Mr. Marshall, and I'm not at Stony Lane. I'm actually at my brother's house, and where my brother lives, there's lots and lots of trees. So I wanted to show you some stuff I'm seeing on trees here, because it's kind of cool. So the first thing I want to show you is here's one of the trees, and at the bottom of it is this thing. Look at that. It's sort of like a bouquet of mushrooms. Do you see that? Kind of soft and furry almost. There's all sorts of bugs on it. So not that long ago I had another wonder video where I showed you a tree that had mushrooms up on top, and this one's on the bottom, but it has that weird kind of shape, right? Mushrooms come in all different shapes and colors, and it makes me wonder kind of like, why is that? How do mushrooms kind of grow, and what do they do? What's their purpose? Everything that's in nature has a purpose, and it's making me wonder kind of what the purpose is. So I'm walking down my brother's driveway, and because there's another tree here that I want you to see. Which one was it? Hang on one second. Here we are. This tree has something else on it. Take a look. See this green stuff right here? You probably know that that's called moss. And moss grows on some trees, but not every tree, and not all over the tree, just on one side. See, there's none over here, but there's some over here. Quite a bit, actually, and the further down you go, the more moss there is. In fact, this moss is also all over his driveway. Take a look. There's lots of moss right there on the ground. And all around the moss is the spot where you can see that the driveway is wet, where the ground is wet. So stuff like moss and mushrooms kind of is all over the place. And on trees and all around the trees. And it's making me wonder kind of why? Where does it come from? What's its purpose? So that's something you can wonder about too, and maybe you can talk to someone, or you can read about it or look on the internet and try to figure out how all these things kind of go together, because in nature everything goes together. And if you figure out what each thing's job is, that can make you smarter about nature as a whole and about what we call an ecosystem. That's how all different living things live together and what they do. Okay? Try to think about that and learn about the world in that way, and I'll see you next time.